Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. Today is Made to Heal with Angela that I did on Facebook, and I wanted to focus on the word magnificent. And I want you to truly know how magnificent you are and the miracle that we all are. Our bodies are miraculous. If we knew the intricate details, I mean, we know to some extent if you've taken biology and if you've taken anatomy classes about the human body and knowing how amazing the body systems work intricately together. Just we're connected. We're so connected just within our body. It's like we've got our own universe here within our body. We are so magnificent. In fact, if you knew how magnificent you were, if you could see yourself in God's eyes, if you saw yourself the way God sees you, you would just be floored. You would be in awe. If we saw every other person as God sees them, we'd probably kneel down and worship them, but that's not what God sent us to do. We're not here to worship other people. We are here to worship God in Christ. But I just wanted to let you know how magnificent you are. And because you are so magnificent, your body is designed to heal. Your body is designed to heal from illnesses, disease. I am walking proof. I have healed from a child. I've healed from a disease I was diagnosed with. I shouldn't have lived past the age of 20, in my early 20s. They actually said, the doctors told my parents that I wouldn't live past the age of 2 or 5. It would be a miracle if my twin sister and I lived past the age of 5. Well, because my parents went the holistic route and they said, this only makes sense to us. They did a lot of strict things with us and they went through a lot of work and it prolonged our lives. And in fact, I am 49 and I am feeling amazing. And all I can say is, because people are like, you can't get rid of a disease you were born with. You can't. If you have a disease, you have a disease. Well, I truly believe the body is designed to heal. And we don't have to have diseases define us. We don't have to have things define us. And because we were told we have this, doesn't mean you have it for life. We can choose to, or we can choose to find ways to heal or make it improve drastically. I'm quite sure that everybody can make things heal drastically, or change their health around drastically if you're willing to put in the time and the effort. How bad do you want the healing? So just thinking about the human body and thinking that, I, I don't know the timeline on everything, but if I remember right, I remember like the whole body regenerates itself in a 7-year time period. Like skin regenerates itself every 6 months or so, 6 to 9 months, something like that. It regenerates, and then each organ of the body, each organs, they take years, but they regenerate, and it's like you're getting new cells, new cells to replace cells that are dying off. And so it's just incredible, our body. So if you think our body, we have this new body every 7 years from the inside out, and it's because we're miracles, right? So if we get this new body every 7 years, then why not put in the work to help strengthen these bodies, to help support these bodies? So that is what I do. I help people, I support people, I help people spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So I've had trauma. I've had a lot of trauma. I dealt with suicidal thoughts and depression for 30 plus years. I thought, well, that's just my lot in life, and this sucks, and such is life. This is it. Well, no, we are not meant to be stuck in those mindsets. We are not meant to be feeling like we can't move forward and this is it and this is just my life and it sucks. No, God put us here to have joy. He wants us to have joy, and we are meant to have that. And it's really hard to feel that if we're dealing with spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical issues. When we are having these physical issues and health problems, we're so focused on that, we can't really focus on what it is we came here to do because we're so focused on not feeling good. So when we're feeling good, we're so much better apt to serve other people around us and help other people around us. So what is it you would like to change in your life? Put it in the comments. Thank you so much for following this channel. Put it in the comments that you would like healing in. Healing is possible. We are made to heal. We are God's children, and God is in us. And because He's in us, that's why we are made to heal. we are able to. If I can overcome depression for 30 plus years and suicidal thoughts, not to say it was a constant suicidal thoughts, it was on and off for 30 plus years. And if I have overcome trauma, and if I have overcome pain from being in a dysfunctional, being raised in a dysfunctional home, and raising a dysfunctional home, I in turn raised a dysfunctional family. And so we can overcome things. It's never too late. If you think, well, oh, all my kids are grown and gone and I screwed them all up, so it's too late. It is never too late to make changes within yourself, because when we make changes within ourselves, it changes our world, it changes our universe, it changes everything from the outside. It changes from the inside out. So give it some time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a few weeks' time, in a few months' time. If it took you decades to get there, it's going to take years. Okay? It's not going to take decades to turn the bus around. Okay? But it is going to take years, for years. And when I say years, it was like 3.5 years in my healing journey. My husband's like, whoa, I want to get to where you're at. How do I get there? Because you don't fly off the handle like you used to. You know how to keep your cool. Like, what is your secret? What are you doing? And wow, like the things that come out of your mouth, you have so much wisdom that you're sharing with me. That you're not the same wife I married. And sure enough, we're meant to change, and we're always meant to grow and progress forward. And if we're not doing that, and if we feel stuck, then that's what I'm here to help. I'm here to help people in their journey, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Even if we're way far away, I can help people online. Okay, I can do that. Reach out to me. This is something that is my mission and my purpose. I have a schedule app, and I'm going to put on that schedule app a mentor session. If you can't come and physically get a foot zone with me, I would love to do a mentor session with you. I have overcome trauma. I've overcome trauma from sexual abuse. I've overcome trauma from a dysfunctional household. I've overcome trauma from the depression and suicidal thoughts. I got my finger chopped off completely at 6 years old, and that was traumatic, right? I've overcome that, and it's just amazing how we can overcome things. We don't have to stay stuck. We can move forward. We don't have to be fearful of things. Anyway, I just want you to realize how magnificent you are. And I've been there. Sorry, I need to take a drink. I've been in a spot mentally where I thought, I'm too far gone. It's too late. I don't even know where to begin. No one is ever too far gone. It's never too late. And I want you to know that you're perfectly where you're at. You're perfect the way you are right now, but we can all make improvements, right? So if you're not loving where you're at, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, let me help you in your journey. If you don't want my help, turn to somebody. There's always somebody that's gone through something really hard in life and have overcome. I have overcome a lot of things, and I'm still overcoming. It's just a lifelong thing. It's not a one and done thing. It is something that I will continue to do until I take my last breath. And whether I'm granted, maybe my time's up tomorrow. Maybe my time's up 2 years from now or 40 years from now. I don't know. I don't know the timeline. None of us knows the timeline that we're here. But all I do know is God wants us to feel good. He wants us to have joy, and He wants us to have the optimal health. Because when we have the optimal health, then we can fulfill our mission and our purpose to help others in their journey of whatever it is. Maybe you're a really good car mechanic and you love taking care of that car, of other people's cars, so that they can be safe on the road. Well, you know what? My job, my passion is to help others heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And I'm here to help people get a spiritual, emotional, mental, physical tune-up through the Foot Zone session, through the Foot Zone therapy, or with a mentor session. I am here. This is just something that I meant to do because I have overcome so many things. And I live in an area where the suicide rate is high. it's high and it breaks my heart. And every time I hear another suicide has happened, it literally breaks my heart because I know exactly where that person is and they're taken over. They aren't themselves in those last moments. They are not themselves. I know exactly where they're at because I've been there and it's scary. And so I just, I pray for those souls. I pray for them and my heart goes out to them and their families that miss them so much and dearly. That was almost me. That was me. And so I know what it's like. And so, um, it's just important I want you to think of something that makes you so awesome right now. What's so magnificent about you? We all have unique things about us. And within our own home, within our household, if you have a large one, if you have a small one, within your neighborhood, there is something unique and only unique to you within your neighborhood, within your city. We all have our experiences and uniqueness about us so that we can share. And so, what is it that makes you unique? What makes you so magnificent? Because I guarantee you, there's more than one thing, but I want you to think of one thing and focus on that. And I want you to just embark on a healing journey. If you haven't already, maybe you have and you're in it and you're going strong. Well, keep going. You're going and going because it never ends. And you're going to slip. You're going to take some steps back sometimes because that's just part of life. But just knowing the tools that you've come across, they're there to help you to progress and move forward. And you're not to stay stuck. We are here to move forward. And it's just a wonderful thing. So God bless you in your healing journey. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Please share it with others. I have this message of healing for everybody. For anybody that wants to listen, anybody that wants to invest in themselves, anybody that wants healing to take place, I truly believe that that can happen for anybody that is willing to put in the work. It's not a can or cannot thing. It is a will or will not. And we have to be willing. We have to be willing to surrender. We have to be willing to have a God-led life. We don't have all the answers. No one does. And so having that God-led life really, truly helps you on your healing journey. So please like and subscribe. And until next time, God sees you. He hears you. He loves you. And I love you too. Okay, bye.